For 4 and 20, we've been there for it all. Australia's original fan food. Max Gawn with us, Marty.
Oh, Max.
Thank you.
Captain of the Narrm Football Club for the next couple of weeks.
Yes,
Well,
couple
forever,
of weeks.
really.
We did it last year, and the teams we're playing this year have jumped on board.
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce the Port Adelaide one.
No, it was an interesting one. It was one I hadn't heard.
Yeah, it
What was
was Yatapulti.
Yatapulti.
I hope that's
sounds-
right. But
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah.
Oh, you're just having a crack, mate.
I actually really enjoy it. I think it creates conversation. I've already had multiple people come up and ask me, like, what's Narrm? And then
Yeah.
to be able to have that conversation,
Yeah.
that's the reason why we changed the name, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, rounds 10 and 11 are designed to recognise the contribution of Indigenous players, and that's exactly what will be happening over the next couple of weeks. You're in today because you've got to go to Port, so you're flying out when? Tomorrow?
I'm going tonight.
You're going tonight? Well, you're going to have a
Yeah.
couple of days in wine country.
Yeah, go. Check out the Pepperjack headquarters.
Why not?
No, look, I like to. Sometimes I like to go up a little bit earlier, and I got a chance to do it this weekend. So
Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to just go, I'd like to go? Oh, I mean, obviously you are, you're doing it, but is that who do you have that chat with?
I think there's a little bit of a captain's card there.
I think that,
Yeah.
I think you've made a captain's
Yeah.
call.
I'm not
there.
sure if Jake Bowie can.
I don't reckon
potentially-
there's a lot of blokes that are saying, I might head up a day early.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
When are you going to do the captain's run?
No, that's tomorrow. It's Wednesday today, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's captain's run tomorrow. So I'm going up 12 hours earlier.
Right.
They go
so
up
they'll go
8
tomorrow.
a.m. tomorrow. I'm
Right.
going 6 p.m. tonight.
Why
There's
not?
not much difference.
No.
Yeah.
You deserve to have a night in a
Thank
hotel
you.
room.
Thank you. And Jordan, my son, woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. So
Mate,
yeah,
you're fine.
I've
You
got
need
3
sleep.
nights away from him.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
I'm hearing you, mate. Oh, well, that's nice. What do
Yeah.
you do? Are you going to do anything? Will you get out tonight on the tiles and
Yeah. What's that main street in Adelaide?
Rundle Mall?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it turns into Hindley
Hindley Street.
Hindley
Yeah.
Street,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
yeah,
have
yeah.
a look. The Black Bull, is that one of the bars there?
There's a few. Adelaide's full of really great bars and really lovely restaurants. What was the one I told you to go to, Loz? The Italian one.
I went there.
That was beautiful. Beautiful restaurant.
I'll find out for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to go, but
No. You going to stay in the room?
yeah, most likely.
Yeah, watch a couple of movies and call it a night. Room service. Geelong forward Ollie Henry suffered a horror injury on Friday. We just hit the phones about it. He ruptured his testicle. He's going to miss 2 weeks. Have you ever busted a ball?
No, my balls are perfectly intact.
Good. Good man.
Ruptured, so that's no longer. So one ball.
I don't
now
know.
on.
I
Apparently
never know.
they can unrupture. Like
Yeah,
you
I
can
think-
have it put back
Okay.
together.
Should choose a different word then. shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Rupture sounds catastrophic.
It does. It's a catastrophic word
Like a
to
tyre.
rupture a testicle.
Yeah.
Ruptured my tyres. I got to send them away. Collingwood defender Nathan Murphy's been fined $1,500 for dacking Aaron Cadman, the MCG, on Sunday night. $1,500. I mean, I've seen a lot worse get a lot less.
I mean, I think it's worth the fine. I'm not sure if it should have been a free kick the other way. I think
Yeah, that was harsh.
Cadman's allowed a response like that when he gets dacked on the MCG
Mm.
on purpose. It looked like.
No, totally.
No, I'm all for that fine.
Didn't go the full Hopawati though, which is always good.
Correct. He didn't get all the way down to the ankles, did he?
And there was no fingers involved. Old Hopawati.
I'll park that, but
Yeah.
I'm more
That's
than
what
happy
he
for you to
did.
go down there.
He parked it. Patrick Cripps fined for pulling on the mullet of Bailey Smith.
That had to be accidental. The vision
Yeah.
doesn't look great, but surely he's not pulling his hair.
Yeah, what's the worst? Like in terms of like dog grubby things, what are you biting? Obviously, top of the list.
Well, these last 2 stories, I think
Spitting.
dacking and pulling hair and
Pulling hair is that?
spitting. I actually under 17s Ormond v Old Melburnians,
Mm.
and I sort of was in a fight verbally with another ruckman, and I
Mm.
spat sort of on the ground
Mm.
in his general direction, and the
Mm.
wind
Oh,
caught it,
Grabbed it.
and it landed on his hand. So it was a non-intentional spit on hand. And I saw this guy later on, like 5 years later at a pub, and he said, you spat on me. And,
Yeah.
and then we
Cleared the air.
cleared the
Hugged
air.
it out.
Yeah, no, we had a punch on him.
Headbutted him, and that was the end of that. Over 3 million fans have attended the opening 9 rounds of the season. It's a new AFL record because remember a couple of years ago, pre-pandemic, I think it had even started to sort of taper away a
Yeah.
bit. Everyone was like, what's wrong? Why are the fans not going to the footy? Well, that seems to have addressed itself.
Yeah, you can get a good feel with that with players as well. Around the COVID time, there's 45 players on the list. We would have had 4 watching Friday night footy. No one was really watching footy.
Yeah.
It was cool not to like footy almost around that time. Now, even like your Ed Langdons, who wouldn't even have a TV in his house in Fitzroy, is watching Friday night footy. So it's back.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Flying over to Adelaide a day early just to have a quiet night in the hotel room and do whatever you want because you've earned it.
Thank you.
And we were just talking off air about how much you enjoy playing Port over there.
It is good. It's both teams are top 4. They've won 6 on the trot. Their crowd is incredibly passionate, and they've got 2 pump up songs. Never Tear Us Apart's the common one that everyone knows that goes right until the last centre bounce. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they do not give it in by rudimentals just before they run out. So the away team's already out on the ground kicking the footy.
Lighting show.
Yeah, and there's a massive lighting show of rudimentals not giving in, which is a fairly pump up song.
I don't know what do they think they're achieving with that if you guys are enjoying it
It's
so
great.
much.
It's great crowd engagement.
Yeah, right.
But it also gets the away team right up and about.
Yeah, because it's fun, it's different, it's exciting, it's
So
new.
I'm looking forward to this. And Friday night, the fact it's Friday night.
Yeah. And
is
2 of the
always good.
form teams at the comp too.
It's going to be a belter.
It's going to be fun.
I'll tip you by 10 goals,
Wow.
10 goals.
just for fun.
We last time we played them, we kept them goalless in the first half.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
North v Sydney, the big one of the round, Saturday, the wonderful time slot, 1:45.
What sort of fan engagement you reckon they'll use?
I reckon if there's 12,000 there, they've done well.
That's actually that's
Probably true.
North East Swans. They both need a win. I would tune into that game.
For what?
Well,
You'll be flying backwards.
no, I'm coming back early to watch that game.
I'll go to Marvel if you come back early and go with me.
Deal. We'll go together.
We'll go together.
We'll send the North cheer squad.
Kang.
59! 58!
That.
Bulldogs Adelaide.
Should
be a good one.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm presuming that's not in Marvel. Is that Ballarat?
It's Ballarat, yeah.
It's Ballarat.
They always get the Ballarat game. That'll be cold.
What's the weather like this weekend, Troy?
It's going to be wet.
Is
wet and
it?
cold here
Wet
in
in
Melbourne, so
Ballarat.
it'll be colder there, yeah. I think it's going to be 11. I was hearing about Ballarat.
11.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
top
it's-
will be
it's
11.
I think so. In
Raining
Ballarat,
and 10.
Raining and 10 in
There you go.
Ballarat.
Mars
Oh.
Stadium.
I played a VFL game there, and it's the coldest I've ever been a quarter time. I think it hailed.
Oh, no.
yeah.
So that's, good luck. I reckon Bulldogs. Bulldogs are pretty good in Ballarat. Some good
Freo
form.
Geelong.
Yeah, good. Freo found some form. That's a tough trip.
You've got to get over there and play, haven't you?
That's a weird time slot for a Perth game. Saturday 4:35.
4:35. So what's that? 1:30 their time, or is it only 2 hours now?
6:30 out. Oh, it's 2 hour difference.
So
Yeah.
2:30
Yeah.
their time.
Right in the middle of the day. I'm going to go Freo.
Freo. Brisbane Gold Coast. What are
The
they
Q
called?
Clash.
The
Q
Clash.
Q Clash. I couldn't even
Yeah.
remember what it was called.
Oh, the big Q clash.
The Q Clash. Oh, the big Q Clash?
Well,
How
maybe
many
like
of the Gold Coast
the-
one of the Q Clashes?
I think Brisbane have won the last 8 or something
Okay.
consecutively. It's
Ah.
quite a stretch.
The thing that reminds me of the Q Clash is Maisie's hit on Steph Martin. If you
Yeah.
remember that, he got 6 weeks for it.
6
Gary Ablett
weeks.
pushed him.
Yeah, but Stephen May deserving whack 6 weeks. He says yes, I deserve that. But they use it in all the previews for the Q Clash, which seems
Right.
weird. The AFL suspended for 6 weeks.
But then
We
use
don't
it
want
in the
and then use it
promo.
for the promos.
Bombers Richmond.
Dreamtime.
Dreamtime. Richmond. Speaking of wins on the trot, I think Richmond have won 11 in a row.
I think this is 13. I think it might be
13?
the biggest stretch in footy.
That's Melbourne, North Melbourne areas.
It sure is.
You were
When we
18 in
had
a row.
18 on you. Richmond, Essendon, that'll be a belter, won't it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I reckon Richmond. They're big game stuff. I mean, I came in here last week.
I
and
wrote
tipped
them off last week.
Tipped them to beat
You
Geelong.
did
Yeah,
too.
you did.
They love big games.
I
so-
thought you were joking.
No, serious.
So who do you like?
Richmond.
Tigers?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hawthorn West Coast? Wow.
That's Tassie.
Is this so two? No, just one game in Tassie.
How many do you reckon they'll get?
Oh,
Let's
UTAS.
Let's have $5 on it. I'll say
Oh,
9,000.
I was going to say 7.5.
That's I'm not going to go into the crowd tipping, but I'm going to say Hawks win it. West Coast have had more injuries, even more.
I don't know how they. I don't know what's happening for them. I feel for Adam Simpson, 300 gamer for us, absolute legend. But I just don't know what they do.
So you fall straight into your love for Adam Simpson just
Absolutely.
because he played for North.
Absolutely,
No.
I just don't know what the West Coast can do.
Yeah, the injuries are some. I mean, are they lucky or unlucky? I don't know, but yeah, it's tough to field a team when you only have 26, 27 to pick from.
Jack Darling now as well. Like really
Yeah,
important players.
he played through it as well.
Yeah, tough.
Carlton, Collingwood. This will be an absolute belter too.
I'm interested in going.
Yeah?
Yeah, 320 at the G.
Are you a member?
MCC,
Do you get membership?
yeah.
Do you get MCC membership when you become like the captain of the Melbourne Football Club?
There's a little loophole at 100 games. You can get yourself in the list somehow.
Really?
Because yesterday there was some stats out that if you sign up now and you want full membership, it's a 40-year wait.
Yeah, lucky enough, being captain of Melbourne Football Club, didn't have to wait the 41 years.
No.
But I'm still a paid member.
You still got to pay.
Yeah, correct.
How much footy do you go to as a spectator?
None. I find it a little bit tough to sit in the grandstands, especially when there's 100,000 there. That's possibly 50,000 selfies
Yeah.
in
Yes.
the lead up there. But this would be a really good game to go to.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Carlton.
Me
Just because I like
too.
when top 4 teams lose one they shouldn't. So
Yeah.
let's go Carlton.
All right, let's go Carlton. GWS St Kilda closes the round in the coveted spot 4:40 Sunday.
That is the St Kilda time slot, isn't it?
Isn't it?
They
They
are
seem to
there.
be constantly running around, their tiny little legs.
Yeah. What's the reference there?
They just seem like a tiny team,
They
St
do
Kilda,
seem
don't
like
they?
a tiny
They're
team.
just zipping around.
Any comments, Max?
No,
I hadn't thought of it.
I'm going to tell our opposition coach that they all have tiny legs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They're zip men.
Giants,
I don't know.
Saints having a little bit of a wobble, but they're still in the A.
yeah, they're small legs. They find it tough to keep backing it up, don't they?
Tiny little guys.
Yeah.
They're just zipping around.
Let's go Giants.
Yeah, all right. Have fun tonight in the hotel.
Thank you.
And have a couple of cheeky ones, maybe a glass of red. Don't
Go to the
don't
minibar.
go stupid.
Yeah.
Smoke them if you got them.
Still 2 days away from the game.
Chat to you next
Have
time.
fun, mate.
See you guys.
Max Gawn on Triple M. It's the Marty Sheargold Show.